Hello everyone, this is Jonathan, aka Jonathan no Bijitsu. Welcome to the third video of my Ghent t-shirt. And today I will talk to you about the Maagd van Gent. Maagd van Gent. Maagd means virgin in English, so you can say Virgin of Ghent. To commence our story, we have to go to the 14th century in Ghent, around 1300 something, 1300 half. And there would have been this poet, a Ghent poet. His name is Maagd van Gent. I can maybe put the name here on the screen. And in a poem of about 240 verses, he describes how the people of Ghent defeated the Count of Flanders, Lodewijk van Male, in a battle, actually two battles. So what happened is, in his dreams, he had like this vision, and there, on a place where two rivers intertwine, so he's talking about the two rivers that you can actually see in Ghent, like Leie and Schelde, or two rivers that actually intertwine in Ghent. So at that place, in his dream, in a vision, he saw like this virgin young lady emerge out of nowhere, and kind of like godly, like kind of like a sainty. So actually, that is also how I made a manga drawing about her, wanting to show her kind of like as a saint, as a bit like a god, because she wasn't like an actual person, like in flesh and blood, more like she became like this legend through the vision of that poet. And in that poet, on that spot where those two rivers intertwine, he sees emerge this young lady, and she's called Maagd van Gent. So she appears with like a silver lion by her side, with like this goldenish crown. So it is said that she would have helped and protect and defeat the Flemish Count that was attacking the people of Ghent. In this poem, like 240 verses, this poet describes her as like pure, like a virgin, but actually in reality what he's doing is he's describing like Ghent. And how can you describe the city of Ghent and its people is like very like stubborn and pure. And this is actually something that I forgot to mention here. Like it says, trouw en liefde in Dutch. It means trouw is like fidelity, and liefde is love. So fidelity and love is kind of the two words that describe the city of Ghent. And why is this all like very important is because at the end of 14th century the people of Ghent adapted her, the Maagd van Gent, to be in their city shield, to represent the city of Ghent. Beside this like lovely and romantic story, in reality, it were two battles that happened between the people of Ghent around 1300, 1379, 1385, to be very specific. During that time, it was Philippe State, a Burgundy count, that through his son-in-law, the Count of Flanders, Lodewijk van Male, ordered to attack and siege on the city of Ghent. He did that 2 times. First time they were not defeated, but they got eventually defeated during the second battle in West Roosbeke, a place nearby Ghent. Also, what happened there is that the son of Jacob van Artevelde, Philips van Artevelde, he fell and died during the battle. So, kind of very sad. But on the positive side, those 2 battles were able to bring a peace treaty, which is called the Peace Treaty of Deurne, which settled peace for Ghent and with the Count of Flanders and the Burgundy Duke, Philips de Stoute. So those battles were done, and what else can I say about that is that it led to peace. Also, there's a lot more to say about Maagd van Gent. There's a lot of artists that wants to make her portrait, like painting, like stone depictions. Actually, if you would ask city of the people of Ghent and ask what is so typical about Ghent, they would say like the Neuskus, they would say like Gantoise, like a lot of things except Maagd van Gent, which is kind of like pity, because Maagd van Gent kind of represents the city of Ghent in like one word. And where can you see her in the city? If you go to Koermarkt at Post Plaza, you can see a stone depiction of her. How can you recognize her? She's like this young lady, like seated, and with the line beside her. Also, a very important information and fact to mention is kind of when you see the original depiction of her, like maybe somewhere here, you will see that she's surrounded kind of like with this wooden fence. I want to do like a wooden fence, but maybe it's not that very obvious. But in the original painting, there's like this wooden fence that surrounds her with a field of greenery. And those 2 things represent like purity and virginity. So to go back to those artists who make her portraits and everything, there's also a movie about her. I have to look at my notes here. A movie, a Flemish Belgian movie about her, which is called Maagd van Gent, with director Nicolas Rahoens. You can also show. And it's actually about this like war between like vegetable farmers, and a lot of things happen. They wage war. There is also a young lady who is like Maagd van Gent, but I'm not gonna say too much like details, so I don't give like spoilers away. But I recommend you to watch it. Also, what else is there? When you go to Stadshal, kinda like that hall, the big hall near like city center, right in between St. Nicholas Church and the Belfry, you will see like this city hall, like Stadshal. Kinda looks like a sheep stable, which a lot of people in Ghent call it sheep stable, because it kind of looks like a stable for sheep, like the structure. There, when you look at this kind of like stone elevator shaft, you will see a portrait of a famous Belgian painter, Michael Bormans, who also made a portrait of her. And actually, just the last interesting fact, there are over 30 depictions of her in the city of Ghent. So, this is like an invitation to all of you. If you can find a depiction of her, you make a picture and you post that picture in the comment sections here under this video, and then you can win a t-shirt of Ghent. So I invite you all to do that and try even like when you walk around in Ghent, like you see this young lady kind of seated with like a lion next to her, then you know it's Maagd van Gent. And so now you know who she is, Maagd van Gent. And in the next and last video I will talk to you about the mystic lamb, the adoration of the mystic lamb by the brothers Van Eyck. So I will see you there. Bye.